Hello and welcome to the channel The Pleasure Academy. Today we explore a powerful emotional situation. When your guess is right, they are with someone else, but their message surprises you. Let's understand this through psychology and communication science. 1. The moment of emotional shock. When you discover someone you cared about is now with another person, your brain immediately shifts into emotional interpretation mode. But education teaches us to pause before reacting. Emotional shock narrows perception and increases assumption errors. Instead of asking, "What does this mean for me?" ask, "What does this message actually say?" Those are different questions. One is emotional, the other analytical. Today we will break this scenario into learnable patterns, motives, message types, psychological triggers, and response strategies. When you understand the structure behind emotional communication, you reduce confusion and regain control over your reactions and decisions. 2. Residual emotional attachment. Choosing someone else does not automatically erase previous emotional bonds. Human attachment fades in layers, not switches. That is why messages sometimes appear even after someone has moved on. Educational psychology calls this residual attachment signaling. It happens when emotional memory and present decisions are not fully aligned. A person may feel familiarity and comfort toward you even while building a new relationship. Outreach in this state is common. The major mistake is reading outreach as hidden romantic intention. It is often emotional residue, not a reunion signal. Knowing this difference protects you from misreading emotional echoes as future promises. 3 types of surprise messages. Surprise messages usually fall into 3 educational categories. First is the closure message, calm, respectful, and complete. Second is the reassurance message, focused on explaining behavior and reducing guilt. Third is the emotional safety message, vague, warm, and connection-seeking. Each has a different motive. Closure aims to end emotional tension. Reassurance aims to protect self-image. Safety messages aim to keep emotional access open. When you classify the type, confusion decreases. Classification is a cognitive tool that replaces guessing. Instead of asking what you feel, you examine what pattern you see. Patterns reveal intention more reliably than emotional tone. 4. Emotional words versus real intentions. Educational communication analysis separates emotional language from behavioral intention. Emotional words include missing, caring, remembering, hurting, and feeling connected. Intention language includes planning, choosing, committing, and changing behavior. Many surprise messages are emotionally rich but behaviorally empty. That means they express feeling without proposing action. People often confuse emotional warmth with relationship interest. That confusion creates false expectations. A useful learning technique is to underline action statements and ignore emotional decoration. If no concrete action is proposed, there is no concrete intention. This method trains your brain to read structure instead of tone, which greatly improves judgment accuracy. 5. The role of guilt communication. Guilt is one of the strongest drivers of unexpected messages. When someone believes they caused pain, they often reach out to reduce their own emotional discomfort. Educationally, this is called guilt relief communication. It benefits the sender more than the receiver. These messages include apologies, long explanations, and soft emotional phrasing. They are about emotional repair, not romantic return. Recognizing guilt patterns prevents emotional misinterpretation. A healthy response is acknowledgement without reopening attachment. Accept the apology if you wish, but do not automatically reopen emotional doors. Emotional maturity means understanding motive without being pulled back into old emotional contracts. 6. Mixed signals and brain bias. The human brain has a hope bias during attachment. When we want connection, we interpret ambiguity positively. This is confirmation bias in emotional settings. Mixed signals then appear meaningful instead of inconsistent. Educational discipline requires neutral decoding. Write down what was said without emotional tone. Remove emojis, soft words, and memory references. What remains is the factual message. Usually, mixed signals show mixed priorities, not hidden plans. Inconsistency is information. Consistency is intention. Training yourself to value consistency over emotional intensity dramatically improves relationship decisions. Emotional intelligence grows when interpretation becomes evidence-based instead of desire-based. 7. Timing as psychological context. Timing changes message meaning. Messages sent late at night, after conflict, or during loneliness often come from emotional impulse, not stable intention. Educational analysis always includes timing context. Ask what emotional state likely existed when the message was sent. High emotion lowers long-term reliability. Calm timing increases credibility. Impulse communication feels intense but unstable. Structured communication feels measured and intentional. When you evaluate timing, you add a second layer of interpretation beyond words. Context plus content equals meaning. Without context, interpretation is weak. This timing awareness skill alone can prevent many emotional misunderstandings and reactive decisions. 8. Attachment styles in action. Attachment styles strongly influence post-separation messaging. Anxious attachment reaches out for reassurance and emotional contact. Avoidant attachment distances but reappears when triggered. Secure attachment communicates clearly and respectfully. Educational awareness of these patterns allows prediction without personalization. Instead of thinking, "Why are they doing this to me?" you think, "Which attachment behavior is active?" That shift reduces emotional hurt. Patterns are not excuses, they are explanations. When you understand behavioral frameworks, you stop seeing every message as destiny and start seeing it as psychology. Knowledge replaces emotional confusion with structured interpretation and calmer emotional response. 10. Signs of genuine regret. Not every surprising message is manipulation. Some show genuine regret. Educational indicators include ownership of mistakes, no blame shifting, and specific behavior acknowledgement. Real regret accepts consequences and does not pressure you to respond emotionally. It sounds grounded, not dramatic. But regret alone does not equal readiness for a healthy relationship. Regret looks backward, readiness looks forward. Many people apologize without changing patterns. That is emotional relief, not growth. Evaluate behavioral evidence over time. Education teaches verification before trust. Slow evaluation protects your emotional well-being and prevents repeating unhealthy relational cycles based only on persuasive emotional language. 11. Boundary setting as a skill. Boundaries are teachable skills, not personality traits. A boundary defines how much emotional access someone has to you. When a person is with someone else, your boundary level should automatically adjust. Reduce emotional depth, nostalgia talk, and late private conversations. Emotional intimacy rebuilds attachment quickly through repetition and vulnerability. Educational boundary practice prevents emotional relapse. Boundaries are not punishment, they are self-management. They reduce confusion and increase respect from others. Strong boundaries signal emotional literacy and self-leadership. People who manage access wisely experience less emotional chaos and more relational clarity over time. 12. Reading message structure. Instead of focusing on emotional tone, analyze message structure. Educational message reading asks 4 questions. What is stated? What is requested? What is promised? What is avoided? Avoided topics often reveal more than expressed ones. If commitment topics are missing, commitment is unlikely. If responsibility language is missing, accountability is low. Structure reveals priority. Tone reveals mood. Mood changes quickly, priority changes slowly. Train your mind to read structure first. This analytical habit transforms emotional conversations into understandable behavioral data. When you read structure, You respond wisely instead of reacting emotionally to persuasive wording. 13. Emotional self-protection strategies. Self-protection is proactive, not defensive. Educational emotional safety includes journaling reactions before replying, waiting before responding, and consulting a neutral friend for perspective. Delay reduces emotional distortion. Writing organizes thinking. Neutral input balances bias. These practices create emotional space between stimulus and response. That space is where intelligence operates. Quick emotional replies often lead to regret. Slow structured replies lead to clarity. Emotional strength is not coldness, it is paced response. When you protect your emotional energy intentionally, you gain resilience and decision power. That resilience supports healthier future relationships and stronger personal identity. 14. Practical decision framework. Use a simple 4-step decision framework. Step 1. Classify the message type. Step 2. Evaluate timing and emotional state. Step 3. Check for action statements. Step 4. Choose a boundary-aligned response. This educational framework replaces guessing with process. Process reduces anxiety because it creates predictability. You are no longer reacting. You are evaluating. Evaluation leads to confident decisions. Confident decisions reduce emotional aftershock. Relationship communication becomes manageable when processed through consistent rules. Structured thinking is emotional armor. When you follow a framework, you stay steady even when messages are surprising or emotionally loaded. When your guess is right and they are with someone else, a surprising message is not automatically hidden love. It may be guilt, closure, attachment residue, or emotional impulse. Education teaches classification, timing analysis, boundary control, and structured response. Replace guessing with frameworks and emotion with interpretation. Clarity protects your heart and strengthens your decisions. Emotional intelligence turns confusion into control and experience into growth. Thank you for learning with us at the Pleasure Academy. If this breakdown helped you understand emotional messages more clearly, subscribe and continue building your emotional intelligence here. Knowledge brings clarity, and clarity brings emotional power. See you next lesson.